Hello, everyone. Bruce here with you today. I'm a French trained chef living in America. But today, because it's February and early February, we have La Chandeleur in France, which is a special holiday. Comes from a Roman custom where people in France were celebrating fertility and harvest for the next year coming up. And for that matter, we were doing crepe, and everyone is eating crepe on Chandeleur, which is, if I'm not wrong, about the 2nd of February. So we're gonna make crepe. The Chandeleur is one of the earliest socializing memories of any kind of young French men or women, because usually you go from friends to friend's house because every mom's cooking crepes for everybody. So the whole gangs move from one house to another and we celebrate Chandeleur. So for the crepe, flour, for that matter, I use a whole wheat flour today. So flour, I would say 120 grams, which is up on a quarter, if I'm not wrong about the cups. A pinch of salt, sugar, 30 grams of sugar, which is 1/8 of a cup. 2 eggs. Vanilla extract. So vanilla extract, just a few drops, not too many, but not too little either. So enough. You get your whisk, and you have 350 milligrams of milliliters of milk, which is 1.5 cups. So we're gonna put a set of that in. Voila. So yeah, not too bad for a beginner. And you mix it all, and you gotta mix it till it gets somewhat smooth. See those little clumps? Make it disappear. So we're gonna add a little more milk. Voila, as such. Now, to spice it up a little drop of Quantro. That much, not too much, okay? And something that my mom was doing, and I kind of like. But first, we're gonna finish with the milk. But something she was doing, so I don't really know where she got the recipe, because in my research, I couldn't find much of any traces of this. But my mom was doing it. So I take it from my mom. And as she says, she was right. So I take it that it's the right way to do crepe. We're going to put some beer. And the matter of putting some beer is that there is yeast in it, and it's going to give it a little fermentation to start with, because we're going to rest it for a little while. So out of that beautiful Iron beer that I purchased because it's a Kona Big Wave and it's a surfer, and that reminds me of my youth in Tahiti when I surfed. But don't make me wrong, I wasn't surfing big waves like that. No, there is something that comes up to you. Some call it fear. I don't call it fear. For me, it was survival. And that was telling me that I couldn't do it. So, because I'm very smart, I wasn't doing it. No, I'm not smart. I just didn't want to die. But anyway, we're going to film it, and we're going to put it aside in the fridge for an hour and let it do its own things. Crepe dough has been crepe batter, I beg your pardon, not dough, the right word for the right thing, has been resting for over an hour, actually. And that's okay because it's, we're going to make some tomorrow nonetheless. So we're going to put a little butter here, and that's probably too much, and a little butter there. But it's okay because we're going to cut the bottom like that, up, and then we're going to put it back. No, not even needed, not needed, not needed. But what you need is a well-seasoned pan. Those non-stick pan is a shortcut, but you need to have the special crepe pan, which is not that, of course, but it could be since it's a very well weathered pan. So that. But honestly, I'm gonna tell you the truth, and we're all in there together, and you're coming along with us. It's our first time in a cast iron pan, and there's no reason it doesn't make even a better crepe than a naan. It is a known fact that the first crepe is usually the messed up crepe, okay? So one little and one little. And not too hot, not too hot. And look at the consistency here. It's rather liquid, there's not no thickness to it. And look at that. It's actually looking pretty good. It's actually looking pretty good. See, now we can see it's still creamy in the middle, raw. We're gonna wait a little longer so that it's kind of, and then gonna wait a little longer so that it dries out, so that we can safely flip it over. It's a little sticky, seems like, or not. Is it? No, it's not. It seems like that because the so unctuous that there's no hardness to it. It's very soft, and voila. So usually with the kids, so on February 2nd, you make the crepe fly to the moon. That's how you do it. We just played safe here at the moment. But see, it's like a little cushion. Oh, it's going to be awesome. I think it's pretty cooked. All right, let's do this. So, as I said, we flip it with one hand. And the tradition, supposedly, and because, it's ceremonial for wish of fertility and good harvest. So you put a piece of gold, a chain, and then you flip it, the crepe, with the other hand over. So you better practice before because you don't want to miss it out and do that on your first try. So you practice flipping on one hand, then you grab your gold, and then it wish you a merry year with good health and wealth. Voilà. Now, what I could suggest to you, it's either having a little whipped cream, let's say crème chantilly, as we know very well. On the other one, you can have just a simple one, sugar. When you go to the crepe store, it's usually the cheapest one, the sugar. Up. Alors, either you roll it like that, or you quarter it like this. Happy Chandeleur, happy harvest, happy wealth. Thank you very much for coming, and don't forget, cook it, like it, and subscribe. Thank you very much.